is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
Some Florida water on my hands so we can begin. All right, I'm going to do you a 12 card spread via the Celtic cross. The only difference from the Celtic cross, I'm adding the 11th and the 12th card to it. This is for the friends and enemies reading. One thing, I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign. I'm a direct energy reader, so I don't. So if you choose to tell me during the reading, that's cool. If don't, cool too. Another one is when you get to your 7th house and your 12th house, you must ask for a clarifier. You must ask those cards a question. That's the rule. That's just my personal rule. At any other time throughout the reading, I'll explain to the card. I'll explain to you what that house is saying to you. Once I lay the card, I'll ask you, do you want to ask that card a question? That will be asking for a clarifier, basically. You can pass, or you can ask the question out loud. I repeat it, or you can say, no, I'm good. Only when you come to the 7th and the 12th house is when, you must ask a question. Other than that, be open with the spirit and try to see what they're saying. Don't be one of those people that sit up there and say no for 30 minutes on one card, then expect the rest of the cards to be read.
No problem.
Okay, it's been done before. All right, I've shuffled the cards already, but I'll give it one or two more shuffles while you're on the phone with me. All right. Can I have your first name so I can play with the cards for you? Do I have permission to cut your card?
Yes.
First card. Third card. Huh. So basically your entire issue. What you was afraid of. This is simple. What you was afraid of is just being in a like falling in love, being in a relationship, or somebody hurting you in a relationship.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. I was married for quite a few years. We've been separated now for
No,
15 years.
don't tell me nothing, Spirit. Just showing me something. So it's a happy time. It's a happy time coming for you. But Spirit say this is your only worry. Serious. You didn't have to book this reading for that. So let me start off. So I want to start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, your self-esteem, how you see yourself. In this house right here, you had an Ace of Air in the upside down position. Having an Ace of Air in the upside down position, it's saying you see yourself as non-combatant. You see yourself as somebody who don't want to kick up fuss, don't want to fight, don't want to state your opinion. You're just one of those people at this point in your time, you just see yourself as somebody who I should just let it go. Let it go if it doesn't bother me. How will he know I had Kentucky Fried Chicken if we don't leave no evidence of Kentucky Fried Chicken? You following?
Yeah.
So that's how you that's your mentality right now. Okay. Would you like to ask this card a question?
No.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic affairs, money, wealth, prosperity, what you got in the bank right here, right now. And in this house right here, you have the 9 of fire in the upright position. Having the 9 of fire in the upright position, this is telling me you are saving. You are being so frugal. Oh my God. If you fart, it'll sound like metal pennies grinding against each other. You are being so frugal. Would you like to tell me why you feel as if you can't treat yourself?
Well, I'm out of work right now.
Oh, shit. Oh, hell. That's a damn good spirit. That's a damn good reason not to burn money, baby. What else you want to say about this card, spirit?
Can I ask something regarding work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know if I would get a job soon, a well-paying job, you know.
I can tell you yes without laying down the cards, because in your 6th house you have the message from the earth, but we haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So, would you like to ask this card a question? Besides, will you get a job? Because the question is yes over there, but would you want to ask this card a question about the frugalness and all that stuff? Well, you already said you know it.
No. Other than that, I just need money.
Okay.
How will I get money, you know?
All right. So now we're going to go over here to your 3rd house. Your 3rd house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your 3rd house represents communication. And with Gemini being in this house, it represents communication, good or bad. And in this house right here, you have S.U. in the upright position. Let me tell you something. S.U. is saying, you better start using your mouth. You better start lying on your applications. You better start exaggerating. I don't know what he's saying. He say that resume, you better blow that bitch out of proportion.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know what he's saying. So if put it like this, if you was somebody that worked in the dry cleaners and you worked the press machine, you was a press machine engineer. If you was listen.
Yeah, I know exactly what's going on.
Okay.
Because my daughter helps me with my resume, and I've been a nurse for over 30 years. But now I'm in a totally different part of the world, and I've been out of work for 2 years. So trying to get back to the NICU is kind of hard. And I'm just trying to like just stick to the basics, don't put anything extra. And they're like, Mom, you know, okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay, because as she said, would you like to ask this card a question?
No.
All right, we rocking and rolling. I hear that. All right. So now we're finna go over here to your 4th house. Your 4th house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your 4th house represents your actual house and home, where you live, where you lay your head. I would like to add, it represents the 3 closest people you will allow to stay in your home for your friends and family. And in this house right here, you have the earth element in the upside down position. Basically, Spirit is telling me that you're saying that your house isn't good enough for you or them. You want to relocate, but relocate in a way into something better for everybody.
Yeah.
He says you don't. He said it ain't like you hate the house. It's just you're better than that. You tell yourself, and he says he agreed. He said you're better than where you're living.
It's true.
Would you like to ask him a question? What's so funny? I'm the real deal.
Yeah, it's true. Exactly. That's exactly it.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
No.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. I'm going to repeat those. Sex life, entertainment, and luck. And in this house right here, you have the 6 of water in the upright position. Having the 6 of water in the upright position, and listen to me good. Spirit is saying you're waiting. You're still waiting after 15 damn years. Are you kidding me? What? Okay, spirit.
Not waiting like that.
It's not waiting
I
like.
can't. No, I just can't wait. I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Well, spirit say you are wasting your time. Spirit say you are wasting your time. Well, let me ask you a personal question, because spirit want me to get personal with you, okay?
Mhm.
So, who is constantly taking you to the water? Constantly offering to take you to a waterside, beach, pool, etc.
Nobody.
Nobody. Spirit. So, the very next gentleman that mentions, let me take you to the beach, let me take you to the pool, hell, can we take a shower together? You follow me? Accept the offer.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all spirit gotta say. Evidently, you activate around water. I don't know why you say you become more passionate around water. It's something about
I
water.
love water.
Oh, you love the beach. You love that water, huh? Well, the very next time a gentleman asks you, let's go to the beach, I'm gonna repeat this. Let's go for a swim. Let's take a shower together. Accept the damn offer.
Okay.
Would you?
I don't know how that's gonna happen, but okay.
Okay, it's gonna happen. Well, everybody got a bathtub. What? I ain't gonna paint this picture for you, because then they'll be like, oh, the Baron, Eddie done let the Baron out.
Yeah.
I'll let it go. All right, would you like to ask this card a question?
Is there like a time frame for this?
Spirit, is there a time frame? Is there a time frame for her to enjoy her sex life, entertainment, and good luck? Is there a time frame? It says nurture yourself. Hell, you the one holding it up. You the one just gotta say, hey, I like you. And then he gotta say, well, shit, I like you too. So the time frame is the simple fact that you're not putting yourself out there. Want me to tell you why you're not putting yourself out there?
Yeah.
You're waiting. You're still thinking, oh, hubby gonna come around and things gonna be great. Let's get away from this. Let's get away from this island mentality that once married, always married. Hubby.
Oh, no. That's not me. That's him.
Okay.
No.
Well,
That's not me.
well, we got to get away from that shit, because you need to reach out and you need to be really looking at your potentials, because they're out there and they're literally around you. The time is always up to you, what they're saying. They are like, there's really good men around you. Oh, what, Baron? I'm too old to be chasing, right? That's what you were just going to say, or that's what you were thinking. I'm a psychic.
No, I was gonna say that, but I just like, I don't see anybody. I haven't been around anybody, seriously speaking. So
You have never walked past another man in your life.
Well, yeah, but
He says there's a lot of good men around you. You're the one not reaching out. He didn't say there's a lot of men you're seeing. There's a lot of good men around you.
okay.
If he asks you to get wet, I think you should do it. You caught that one, huh? You caught that one, huh?
Yeah.
Ow! The Baron just, I don't act like this. The Baron just like having fun with you. That's all. He's enjoying it.
No problem.
All right, so now we're finna go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economic situation. Money, wealth, prosperity, promotion, health, all that stuff. And in this house, you have a message from the earth in the upright position. Having a message from the earth in the upright position, it shows me this little man sitting on a hill with gold, diamond, pearls, trinkets, everything around him, flowers, everything. He's stacked. He's rich. This is in your 6th house of money to come. Are you going to get another job? Yes, you're going to get another job, and it's going to pay you quite well.
Okay.
You're going to get some form of inheritance at the same time. I don't know if the inheritance is going to come from a passing, but you're going to get a lump sum of money from something. They gonna show me where it's coming. They just say a bag of money is coming your way. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Can I ask about the job now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know how soon, because I need it as soon as possible.
Spirit, how soon you want to give her this job? How soon you want to give her this job? It says persistence. As soon as you get that resume in there properly, you're going to get a call back like in 3 days.
Okay.
It's a very soon thing. Listen, the universe is telling you, they're smiling on you. It's time for you to get back into the workforce. It's time for you to even get a man again. So, yeah. All right, so now we're going to go over here to your to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and it's governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents relationship, the couple dating, romance, boinky, 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 boinky. All right. Now, in this house, you have the main man himself. You have Elegba. Now, let me tell you something what's so good about your reading and something that I think you really should pay attention to during this reading. And this is going to build your courage and your faith. So now, you have Eshu. Eshu and Elegba are one and the same, but they hold different positions. And let me explain it to you. Eshu, he controls earth. He controls earth. Elegba, he is the messenger from heaven, meaning that he stands, so at sometimes he comes down and he can roam the earth and he can dish out, party, have fun with karma. When he's Elegba, he's standing right up there with God, ready to open the door to the heavens. Now, in your communication section, he's down to earth. He's telling you, hey, sometimes you got to do a little thing to get what you need. It's cool. Now you go up here to your sex life. I mean, your not sex life. God forgive me. You go up here to your marriage, your relationship. He's saying, hey, I'm communicating with God. I'm going to open the doorway so you can walk into your purpose with a man, a mate, or whatever. So this is just a testimony. You have double identities of the same entity in your reading. If you don't know, now you know. Get your shit together and go and start reaching out. Okay? Now, yeah, you got a relationship coming, sweetie. You got a relationship coming. The doors are open both ways for you to access them and for them to access you. Can't say no more. Would you like to ask this card a question? It's your 7th house. You got to.
Would there be marriage in my future?
Spirit, is there marriage in her future? Is there marriage in her future? Will she get hitched? Power of joy. Is it marriage? Oh boy. Ooh, you're gonna get fat too. You're gonna get married and you're gonna be fat. It's Baron said you're gonna be fat and happy when you get married. So he's just saying you're gonna gain some love weight.
Oh. Okay.
Not saying you're gonna be like can't walk around. He's just saying you're gonna gain weight. You're gonna be happy weight. Joy. He's a player.
Yeah, I know.
So yes, you do get married because it says power of joy.
Wow.
Hey, I didn't make the cards. The universe laid them out.
I know.
You gotta believe. All right, so now we're gonna go up here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and it's governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind, what it is you fear, what it is you love, what it is you hate, what it is you think about. It's just your subconscious mind. In this house right here, you have the 3 of air in the upside down position. So you're not afraid of being taken advantage of. Spirit saying your biggest fear right now is being too trusting. Now, how the fuck can that happen? Oh, if I'm too trusting, I typically get taken advantage of. You're not dumb. You understand if somebody's going to take advantage of you. Your issue is you don't want to give yourself or your power to the wrong person that's going to make you flip the hell out on them.
Sure.
That's what it's saying. So you ain't got no fear. But if a bitch cross you, I feel sorry for him. That's your fear. You're trying to protect them. Now, universe just said something else to me. S.O.L, he says that's why he like you. He said because you try not to do harm. He said you can test them up, like you can put magic on them, you can do something. You got words, you got abilities. He said, but you try not to do harm to people, so that's a good thing. So hey, there you have it.
Okay.
Yeah, would you like to ask this card a question?
No, I'm fine.
All right, now we're going to go up here to your ninth house. Your ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your ninth house represents your future, what's to come, the things that will be. In this house right here, you have the Two of Fire in the upright position. Let me tell you something. I'm showing it to the camera. Having the Two of Fire in the upright position, it says like, these are two lions, a male lion and a female lion, standing up the stairs, guarding the door. The door is green with gold handles, representing prosperity and wealth as far as a partnership. So you and a partner walking this path. You follow me?
Yeah.
So you and your partner, you're going to have a partner, and the future outcome is you will be in a relationship. You will be in a relationship, and it will be a great relationship, and you will be prosperous.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Now, would you like to ask this card a question?
No.
All right. Now we're going to go up here to your 10th house. Your 10th house is, I love this reading right here. We're going to go up here to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represent, you know, how everybody will see you. How you'll be looked at from your community, friends, and family. I would like the spirit saying add something else. This house represents your challenges and your struggles. The parts that you overcame. And in this house right here, you have the Seven of Earth in the upside down position. Let me tell you something. If nobody knows what you've been through, the Baron knows what you've been through. All right? Hello?
Yes. I'm here.
Okay.
Some thoughts going through my mind.
Yeah, don't let it sidetrack you. Listen, I see, looking at this card, I see what you've been through. I see your hopes and I see your desires. You are not going to settle for eating beanie weenies at night. You really want your family to eat steak. You really want a healthy meal. You want a great life for you and your family. This is impressive. You says, I'm tired. I'm better than this. Our family is better than this. I deserve more. And you went after it. Whether you had the hook or crook, you went after it. Did a spell or not, you went after it, and you've been rewarded. So the card is basically saying everybody will look at you as that person who don't have to struggle no more because you'll have it.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I just want to know, to attain this, do I have to work? Because, I'm getting older, and I can't work those long shifts like I used to.
You're nothing but 42 years old.
I wish. I just want to know, well, I guess if I get paid well, then it'd be, okay. But
The spirit,
I don't know.
will she have to work long hours, spirit? It says spiritual laws of attraction. For some reason, no. Will she have to work long hours, spirit? It says positive change. Oh my God. Will she have to work long hours, spirit? It says take charge of the situation. If you draw that resume up good enough, you don't have to work at all. You'll have your regular old 9-to-5 job sitting on your butt, coming home to your man.
Okay.
They saying the spiritual laws of attraction, positive change, and take charge of the situation. You are doing well. Things are going to work out quite well for you. Ah, damn. I'm thinking, hell, the coronavirus got everybody scared, but hell, you winning. When this shit over with, you winning. Damn, and the last two cards just as equally good. All right, let's see. So now we're going to go over here to your 11th house. Your 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and is governed by Uranus. Not your butt, the planet. I love that joke, man. Uranus. How the fuck they make a planet named Uranus? Oh boy, scientists. All right, so in this house, right? Well, your 11th house represents your friends, family, the good, positive energy, people who want to see you do well, or those energies that want to see you prosper. In this house right here, you have the outcast in the upright position. Spirit is saying, don't get too carried away loving your family. Don't become a fool for helping them so much. I don't know who it is around you that you just feel you have to help. Time to back up a little bit. You got me?
Yeah.
And do you know who they're talking about?
I think it's my son.
Oh well. Let me ask Spirit, because they said that I gotta say it just how the Baron said. You're being a fool for him. You know this.
But because he has a mental thing, although the kids tell me, mommy, he will survive on his own. You know.
I mean, unless he can't walk, can't understand, can't read and write and all that stuff, and just an invalid, that mental issue, there's programs out there and there's self-help. He gonna have to get it on his own. But they saying that you're throwing yourself to the wolves for family, and you need to start focusing on yourself. That's what they say. I know that's a hard thing for you to do because you care about your family.
No, I get it, because the other kids say it too. I get it.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
No, I think they said it.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your 12th card. Your 12th card is ruled by your 12th card is ruled by Pisces and is governed by Neptune. Your 12th card represents the negative emotions, negative energy. It represents your enemies, period. An enemy, your enemy, the enemy. And the reason why I represent the enemy because Pisces, they can get into that dark, dark part of their soul, which can cause them to mess up. They have no governor, they have no balance. If they hate you, they hate you. If they love you, they love you. This is an enemy because they have no balance. In this house right here, you have the Sun card in the upright position. Why would you have the Sun card in the upright position of the darkest house? Well, let me tell you what Spirit is saying. Spirit saying in this, I never seen this done. Which one? Oh, both of them. Both of them say they can't. Then they hung the sun. They hanged. I'll speak proper. They hanged the sun over your water so you can see you don't need to be in this depressed state anymore.
Okay.
They come and they giving you light. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Well, now, would you like to ask them a question about your enemies? Keep in mind, you just had two deities come and hang a sun over this dark water, so they basically letting you see what's around you, all these deep emotions you're in, this depressed emotion, they're allowing you to see it, and you need to come your ass up out of it. Now you can see where the shoreline is, you need to start swimming.
Okay.
Would you like to ask him a question?
Not really.
It's your 12th house. They said the enemies is not outside. The enemies is within with you. The enemy is your depression and your lack of confidence.
Okay. So I'm gonna get spiritual help with that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that am I getting spiritual help with that?
Do y'all want me to tell her? Go ahead. That was her question. Are you guys going to help her spiritually with this? They said they're going to educate you. They're not going to help you. They're going to educate you so you can never go here again.
Oh, wow.
Told you. I don't know what you did in your lifetime or what you just got over, but the universe is opening doors up to you. Only thing they saying, you have to walk into them. You have to want it. You have to, if you want a man, you have to flirt. Don't be like I'm too old to get out there. Or ain't nobody gonna like me. I have nothing to offer. All that stuff old people say, get over it. You know, I'm just gonna be totally honest. All that stuff, you know, I'm too old to be doing it. Get over it. It's somebody out there looking at you. It's somebody wants you, and it's a lot of older men out there that would like to be married to somebody that got their head on straight. So that's what they're saying. Did you enjoy your reading?
All right. I did.
All right.
Can I just ask a question?
Sure.
About spirituality.
Go ahead.
How do I? Because I just started and I'm still in the baby stages, and I just want to know how I can, do more. And I don't know where to go or.
Spirit, how would you like for her to do more? How would you like for her to engage more in the spiritual world? If you guys see that, deem her worthy enough, what you want her to do? It says meditate. First thing you got to meditate. Clear your mind, clear your soul, clear yourself out of that depression. What's the next one? It says drink more water. Literally, meditate. Get on change your diet, change your liquid intake. Probably get rid of a lot of the artificial sweeteners. I know that's cliche, but this is what they're saying. What's the next thing you need to do to get closer? And it says you need to start writing. You need to get a journal. I mean, I'm gonna shamelessly plug this journal. I sell a journal on my thing, but you can get anybody's journal or any journal. Don't care. Get you a journal and you start writing down all your desires. Now let me tell you what they're saying. All your desires would turn into spells. So if you today did something that really bothered you, today somebody slapped my son. It made me so angry I wanted to turn his hand into a toad. You're gonna read some shit like that. You're gonna write down some shit like that. Then you're gonna go back and visit it. You can be like, oh, I can do magic to make his hand not hurt anybody no more. And you see what I'm saying? It's as you're writing, they're saying you are a spell caster, but you don't do the work yourself. And this is rare amongst all spiritual people. If you can create a spell, but you're not in the right health to do it. You follow me? Okay, so let's say you're a teacher. You're a teacher, but let's say if you're teaching people martial arts, you're an instructor. You can teach them how to kick, where to kick, and where to place the foot, how to come down so they don't hurt themselves. But in your olden age, you can't do that kick.
Okay.
So if you're gonna write your ideas, your thoughts, and then you're gonna translate them into spells yourself, you need to begin selling these types of spells to different people. Wow, Baron, that makes me go against Christianity, witchcraft. Okay, so if you start selling your spells and you go over them really good because they're your intent, so you need to create you a book of spells off of your experiences and your intent and try to sell them to the right person. Hell, I may buy some if they're good. And make you some money. See, Spirit got your back and you didn't even know.
Okay.
Just remember to get in that water with him.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I don't make this stuff up.
I know. I've been watching you. I know. I know.
All right. Did that answer your question?
Yeah. That was good.
Good.
And I cashed out the money so I can get the recorder.
Okay. I'm gonna try myself right now before my next reading. Let me see. I'm gonna try myself now to edit it right now. And if I can edit it right now, I can get it to you probably tonight.
Okay.
What time is it? What time is the next reading?